Hello there, and thank you for clicking on this video. If you're wondering who this is, let me introduce myself. My name is the Lupineer Rider, but you can call me, for this form, Silver Starling. Before I get anywhere deep into the video, there are a few things you should know about me. 1. I'm born and raised in the North. 2. I'm a gal who's in university, and while thankfully this is summer vacation, I got summer school to help me with future classes, so things are sometimes busy. And 3rd, but most importantly, I am a fandom gal. That means I'm a part of lots and lots and lots of different fandoms. Just to name a few, the Steven Universe fandom, the Pokemon fandom, the Digimon fandom, and yes, the MLP fandom. With that simple introduction out of the way, I'd like to ask for a moment of your time with something I'm hoping to reveal to you that won't disappoint you. What is it, you may ask? Well, let me tell you a little story. Being a fandom gal, you see some amazing things on the internet. Animation, artwork, voice acting, you name it. The communities in the fandoms are brilliant. Sometimes they can be a bit picky, sometimes there can be trolls, but all in all, it's worth it to be a part of something that's amazing as a fandom community. But being in the fandom, a lot of cases, you need to help contribute to the fandom's cause. It's not like some big army where provide fandom work for your fans and you will be rewarded, but it is known that content creators keep the fandom rolling. For the longest time, I've wanted to produce something for the fandom, something to give back, to say thank you to all of the content creators, but I was always too scared to do it. Everything else I tried seemed to flop and fail. Singing, I'm too embarrassed to do. Voice acting, I don't really have the skills or quality to do. And comic designs never really appealed to me. I was at a loss to do anything in the fandom until I talked to one of my friends, Amy, to help me out. And like always, she helped me out with my idea greatly by suggesting, what if I talked about headcanons and theories? I asked her like an analysis or somebody along that range of critiquing, and she said yes. Let's just say a light bulb idea came shooting into my head when I realized that was perfect. I'd be talking about headcanons and theories and critiquing, which I love to do. And after much thought and hard work, I decided that this was the way I wanted to contribute to fandoms and the communities I was in, by producing the 2 series I like to call Brony, Brilliance and Theories of the Thought. Now, for those of you who are interested, let me explain about what these videos are and what you can expect from them. Theories of the Thought is all about looking at episode critiques or even spin-off ideas, as well as cracking different headcanons and cracking out different theories that might solve questions that are up in the show. Taking My Little Pony for example, have you ever wondered who Discord's parents are? Perhaps you're interested in Spike's family, or maybe if we'll see certain G1 to 3 villains come out and what they might look like, then this idea is for you. Right now, I'm just going to be covering off things like MLP and Steven Universe, but I might branch out into other fandoms if I get enough people interested. And like I said, there will also be episode, series, and movie reviews done as well. I'll be covering off things like looking at Season 5 of MLP and all of Season 1 and 2 of Steven Universe. Now, for those of you who are interested in the second project, Brony Brilliance is a series that's devoted to recognizing bronies, because there are some amazing bronies I see not getting the proper credit they deserve. I'll be looking at bronies from all different areas, and I will always be accepting new bronies to hear from, but we'll get to that soon. As of right now, I have over 200 bronies signed up for this project, but I'm always looking for more. Some of the names that I have found are individuals like Obab Scribbler, Silver Quill, Story Pony, and many, many more. Now, if you want to be shown in this series, here's all you gotta do. Number 1, you gotta be a current brony. Unfortunately, I'm not going to do episodes on bronies who are no longer a part of the brony community. Number 2, you got to have enough video or pictures or anything for me to put you in this series. What I mean by that is roughly I need 2 to 5 minutes of actual content from the person I'm talking about. This can be any content, but it roughly needs to go to about 2 minutes at the very least, with every 10 to 15 seconds switching pictures or every 30 seconds switching songs or video. The third and most important rule is I need written consent from the original person who made the work. I am not going to produce anything if I don't know the person who did it knows their work is being used. Now, this will mean some videos may take longer, and it will mean that some individuals may have to get bumped down if I don't get actual written permission from them, or if I don't get approval on things when I ask for them of those people. If individuals want to be a part of the project, I would suggest watching your inbox to see if you get a letter asking about being in Brony Brilliance. And for individuals who I have sent a letter for, please look through your inbox and see if you can find them. There are still quite a few letters that I sent out that never were responded. So if you want to be a part of this production of Brony Brilliance, please check your inbox to make sure if you have or have not received a letter. One final thing that should be noted for, though, is that this series is safe for work. I will be a little lenient on things like blood or gore, but only to an extent. I might have at some point areas saying that these individuals do have more graphic stuff and people can look at it on their own, but the individual must have enough safe for work stuff for me to work with. If you fit all these qualifications, or you know someone else who does fit all of these qualifications, I'd love to hear. And there you have it, the 2 series I'll be working on. I thank each and every one of you who stuck around till now, but I need you to wait a little bit longer because there's something incredibly important I want to say. As they say, no one is an island, and that's true for me too, because I had a large amount of help from one very special person throughout this whole process, and that person is Miss Eliora. She has been incredibly patient with me, looking through all of my pictures, listening to all my ideas, and helping me out. She's truly been an amazing person and an incredible friend, and I would not be here if it wasn't for her and all the help she gave me. So, to say thank you for her and all the great work she's done, first I'd like to say, Ellie, if you're hearing this, then you're awesome. And I honestly can't thank you enough for all the help you've given me. And second, for everybody else, I would like to say that to thank Miss Eliora, the second thing I'm going to do is move her up to be the very first Brony in the Brony Brilliance series. And you'll see her video shortly. I assure you, the script's all done and the editing's done. Just a little tiny tech issue that may or may not have almost wrecked the microphone. But it's all fixed now. Everything's good and hopefully this won't happen again. I ask that until the video's uploaded, check out Miss Eliora's page in the description below. I'm hoping to release the first Brony Brilliance and the first Theories of the Thought on the same day. And when they're up, I'll put a link to them in this video here. But for now, please be a bit more patient with me, and I thank you so much for your patience. Until next time, this is Silver Starling, hoping that your travels are safe and your road is light until we meet again.